Sorry, I had the hiccups. And he's really cute, and now I have 2 models, which is amazing because I get to paint this one. So I'm gonna put the picture up of what I am going to paint him as. I'm painting him as a paint. That sort of rhymes. This is not going to be a tutorial. I'm not the best at painting model horses. I'll show you some of the ones I've done before. Are some of the paints I have, and my friend made me this one. Sorry, it's super dark. So the first thing I'm going to do is get all my supplies. Okay, the things you will need for this craft are 2 paintbrushes, or you only really need 1, but it's easier to do the details with the tiny one and the big brushes with the white one. Some paint, and you probably want some sort of scrap paper for the bottom so you don't get any paint on the surface that you are painting on. Okay, so here I have my giant can of white paint. So I'm just gonna get him painted right now. Is completely white. This is just a base coat. I'm gonna put another coat of white on after we let him dry, which is gonna be slightly toned down, like an off-white. Or you could pretend to be an old person and yell at some kids walking by. Get off my lawn! But pretend to be a dog and chase your tail a bunch. It's more entertaining than you think! Oof. Okay, thanks, Rev. I think that's enough now. Oh, no, please, no. I have so many ideas. Now that you know what to do while you're waiting for your model to be done, after you do it, it should be dry. Once you've covered the whole body again, you can, well, I guess do what Rev said the first time, and then it should be ready. Okay, so I just have some tan paint right here, and I'm just gonna put it on him. Okay, so I have fully finished painting his markings on him. Okay, so he is completely dry. So now I have my tiny brush, and I am going to go ahead and paint the details on his mane. Okay, so basically I just put it all along the tops of his mane and this little strand at the bottom, and then on the top of his ponytail thing on the back. Now I'm going to wait for that to dry, then I'm going to paint his eyes and then his hooves. Okay, so it's been a while. I kind of gave up on him just a little. But now I'm back at it again, so I'm going to paint the hooves and the eyes. I'm going to start with the hooves. So it does look a little strange, but I really didn't want to waste that paint. So now we're going to move on to his eyes and his muzzle. So I'm just going to use the same paint for the eyes as I still have so much of it. Okay, so I'm all finished with that. There are some parts that look a little awful. But I'm going to clean him all up after that and get his muzzle painted, and then we'll be all done. Okay, so now that he is all dry, also I moved places. I'm going to paint the bottom of his feet because they do not look good, and touch up his eyes, then do his muzzle. I'm going to start with his muzzle, so I'm going to grab my red paint and then some white paint and mix that up to a really light pinkish color. Muzzle, and I left one of his nostrils white. Now this eye is actually pretty good, but the other eye, I made it too big, and then I tried to wipe it off and it did not work. And I also thought it would be kind of cool if this eye was blue because it's on the white bit, and this eye was still black. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my tan paint and just go ahead and make a fresh start on this eye. Then on this eye, I'm going to put a little dot of blue. Okay, so I covered his eye, but now I'm going to do a whole nother layer on all of his spots. So I have finished all my touch-ups, and I bet you can barely tell on camera, but it looks a lot better. Now I'm going to go in with some white because I left some smudges, and that, I want to clean up that. Okay, so I painted his mane with this kind of creamy color, and I haven't painted his tail yet. And then I painted a bit of his mane and his eye, but not with the blue yet. I need to wait till it dries. Okay, let's move on to his feet. His eyes. So it's completely dry now, and I think it looks really good. I'm going to go ahead and paint on the eyes. So I decided that I wanted white around his eyes, so I did that, just like that, see? And then I did not like how I messily did that. And then I was doing some touch-ups on the legs with white, and yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna go with my red and paint the string bit. Now I'm going to put a quick little clear coat on him, and this will make sure that the paint does not scratch, and it'll make him nice and shiny. Alright, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.